Hello and welcome to the first episode of the new season called Garden to Kitchen. In today's episode, we're going to be talking all about figs. In this episode, we'll talk about how to grow a fig, how to pick a fig, what a fig tastes like, and then finally how to bake figs. At the end of this video, I'm going to teach you how to make a dairy-free raw fig cheesecake, which is going to be absolutely delicious. So let's get into this episode. Okay, so behind me is the beautiful fig tree where I pick all of the beautiful figs on a daily basis. This is what a fig is, if you're wondering. As you can see, the fig kind of has this pear shape where it's pointed at the top and it has a fat bottom. You can see some of the seeds and the jelly-like consistency that is on the inside of a fig. Now, the colors of a fig can vary. They can be this dark green color, they can be this purpley red color, and that just depends on the type of fig that you are growing. So there's 4 different main types of figs. First type of fig is called the common fig. Another name for that type of fig is the Ficus carica. These figs are typically enjoyed dried. Okay, baby. Oh my gosh. The common fig is the most wildly cultivated fig variety and includes well-known types like the black mission, the brown turkey, and the celeste. Okay. The common fig is often enjoyed fresh, dried, or cooked. Or you can also use it baking, which is what we're going to do today. The next fig that we will discuss is the Adriatic fig. These figs are known for their pale green or yellowish skin and are sweet and have a honey-like flavor. The Adriatic fig group includes the Cadota, the Calamirna, and the white Adriatic varieties. The third type of fig is the Sirmna fig. So these type of figs actually require a very special wasp in order to grow. So it makes it a lot harder to cultivate these figs outside of its specific region that these wasps are living in. All right, and the final type of fig is the Capra figs. These figs are not typically consumed by humans but are essential for the reproduction of other fig varieties. The pollen from Capra figs is necessary for pollinating female fig flowers and allowing fruit production. So now that we understand the 4 different types of figs, let's talk a little bit about what figs taste like. Okay, so when you open up a fig, and try not to cry because they're so beautiful on the inside, you'll find it's a very jelly-like consistency within the figs. There's a lot of tiny seeds that are slightly crunchy when you take a bite, but it's very soft and it's very sweet when you so you can actually eat the outside of the fig and the inside of the fig. You can eat the entire fig. Like, there's nothing on the fig that you cannot eat. But the most important part about eating figs is picking a ripe fig. Okay, so I'm going to tell you how to find the best fig around. Here's an example of a fig that's overly ripe and possibly overdone. Okay, and by overdone, I mean the inside of the fig could be black. When this fig ripens too much, it's going to start to open up on its own, and that's when bugs can go inside of it, and then obviously you're not going to want to eat the fig, or you're going to have to like pick out the bugs. It's just not going to be as good. You want to hit that point of the fig where it's ripe, it's gooey, and it's soft, but this would be overdone. Okay. Here's an example of a fig that is perfectly done. It is ripe, it is ready to go, and as you can see, the bottom, you can see the little jelly part starting to pop out, and it's also squishy. I don't know if you can tell, which means it's ready to go. When I open this up, it should be a beautiful red jelly-like consistency on the inside. Now I'm going to show you what a fig looks like that's not ripe. Fig that is not ripe. As you can see, it is green and it's really hard. You really can't even open this thing up. There's not really any red around this fig at all. On the bottom, it's not really like that jelly-like consistency yet, okay? So when you know what a ripe fig looks like, you'll be able to enjoy a fig every time you pick it from a tree because you're not eating these weird green ones and you're not eating the overly ripe ones. You're eating the perfectly ripe figs that look just like that. Now you're probably wondering, where do figs grow? The first region that they grow in is the Mediterranean, Spain, Turkey, Greece, and Italy. They also grow in the Middle East. Places like Iran and Israel are major producers of figs. They also grow here in California, which is where I'm at right now. And they also grow in South America. Some popular places within South America are Brazil and Argentina. Finally, Asia, India, and Pakistan. So you can definitely find them across the globe. But okay, so now you're probably wondering, how do I grow my own fig tree? Like, I'm gonna pick figs all day long, and well, let me explain to you how to do that. Okay, so this beautiful tree behind me took a long time to grow, but you can actually plant little baby mini fig trees and have figs in no time if you're in one of the regions that I just mentioned and you have sunlight and the fertile soil. Okay, so if you're looking to actually grow a fig tree, you literally just need fig seeds. You put them into the soil, you water them, every single day. You get that sunlight on them every single day, and they will just grow. That's a very overly simplified way of growing figs, but I will also throw up the prime time in which you can actually pick figs, which September and October are a great time. So if you're like me, you probably want to know what the health benefits are of eating lots of figs on a daily basis. Let me give it to you, okay? They're an excellent source of dietary fiber, which help aid in digestion. So if you eat figs first thing in the morning, your digestion, if you know what I mean, down there is going to be like, it's going to be working like a charm, okay? They also promote a feeling of being very full. So if you're trying to like lose weight or something and you just want to eat very healthy foods so that you feel full and you're not overeating, figs are going to be a great option for that as well. I eat like, oh my God, like maybe 6 or 7 or something like that a day. They're so good. They're literally like nature's candy. So figs also contain your essential vitamins and minerals such as potassium, magnesium, and calcium. These nutrients contribute to bone health, heart function, and overall well-being. Also, figs contain antioxidants as well. Like the list just keeps going on and on. It's crazy, which help combat free radicals in the body and reduce the risk of chronic diseases. Adding these little babies to your diet is a very good thing. In terms of eating figs, there's actually a couple ways you can do it. You can eat them straight from the tree and just eat them like this. They're so good that way. Alternatively, you can dry the figs out and eat them as a like dried fig snack. Or what you can do is pair them with cheese and walnut. So do like a fig cheese walnut salad. You can put them on toast. You can also put them on pizza, like a fig pizza situation. What my favorite thing to do is create a beautiful raw cheesecake out of the figs. Okay, so let's head to the kitchen and I'm going to teach you how to make a beautiful raw fig cheesecake. Let's get into it. Alright, so that's it for this episode of Garden to Kitchen. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Figs are so good. Once you have your first fig, you literally will never look back. Cats love them, people love them, everyone loves dates. You gotta get your own, okay? Alright, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.